Machine guarding is defined as any means of effectively preventing personnel from coming in contact with moving parts of machinery or equipment which could cause physical harm to personnel. To put it more simply, machine guarding is placed around the moving parts of machinery in your facility in order to save your fingers, hands, and maybe even your life. Machine guarding is very important to your safety each and every day you come to work. There are regulations and generally accepted safety standards that require the machines with which you will work are guarded to prevent injuries. This doesn't mean you're not exposed to hazards. What it means is that some of the hazards have been reduced, but not necessarily eliminated. If guards are missing, broken, bent, or removed, you could be in serious danger on that particular machine. So, what's the answer? Well, the first step is to know and understand the principles of machine guarding. That's what this program is all about. But keep in mind we can't possibly cover every aspect of machine guarding or every type of guard in this short program. Our goal is to provide you with some basic safety information vital to the safe performance of your job responsibilities. The most important part of any safety program is you, and that means you must be thinking safety on every job, every day. It's your job and responsibility. Your company can provide you with all the training and equipment you need, but it does no good if you fail to put it into use. You can help reduce accidents and injuries by thinking safety and then performing your job in a safe manner. When working with machinery, the primary safety rule to remember is all guards must be in good condition and be in place before operating any machinery. This means every guard on each machine you use. You may work on the same equipment every day, and it becomes very familiar, but if you fail to inspect it before each shift, you cannot be sure the equipment is in good condition and working properly. An unguarded machine is an unsafe machine. Guarding is designed to reduce the hazards created by point of operation, ingoing nip points, rotating parts, flying chips, and sparks. Some examples of guarding methods are barrier guards, two-hand tripping devices, electronic safety devices, and others. General machine guard standards require that guards must be affixed to the machine. If for any reason the attachment to the machine is not possible, guards must be secured by other means. Guards often shield workers from the point of operation, the area on a machine where work is actually performed upon the material being processed. The guarding shall be so designed and constructed as to prevent the operator from having any part of his body in the danger zone during the operating cycle. Along with machine guarding are special hand tools for placing and removing materials that permit easy handling of materials with the operator placing a hand in the danger zone. Keep in mind that even though these special tools are available, it doesn't mean that the machine guarding is not also required. Remember, special tools are not substitutes for machine guarding. Machine guards must be designed to have an opening no larger than a finger, arm, hand, or other body part. Another safety standard on machinery requires all fixed machinery to be anchored to the floor surface or other structure to prevent the machine from walking, creeping, or moving. If you're not sure or you think the equipment that you work with may be unsafe, notify your supervisor immediately so corrective action may be taken. Don't take chances. Report hazards. Your safety and safety of your coworkers depend on it. Another important thing for you to remember is to not use any piece of equipment unless you've been trained and authorized. Even if you have experience with a particular machine, you must be trained and authorized by your company. Never remove, tie back, or otherwise disable a machine guard for any reason. Tampering or removing guards could endanger you and your coworkers and may result in disciplinary action up to and including the termination of your employment. During maintenance procedures, guards may need to be removed. Before this happens, the machinery must be locked out and tagged. This prevents the machinery from being energized while guarding is not in place, injuring operators or maintenance personnel. Never remove a lock or tag from any piece of equipment unless you are the one who put them in place and are authorized to remove them. Once maintenance is complete, make sure all guards are in place before re-energizing the equipment. Although safety policies and procedures minimize exposure to hazards, all hazards can never be completely eliminated. It is your responsibility to be aware of these hazards and do your part to prevent accidents and injuries. Never put any part of your body into a machine. All the guards in the world won't help you if you don't do your part. Conveyors are common in a wide variety of industries, from agriculture to high-tech manufacturing. Conveyors can be safe to work around if you follow common sense and basic safety policies. All the principles of machine guarding apply to conveyor belts. Never put your hands, finger, or other body parts into the moving parts of any conveyor system. Never wear loose-fitting clothes, exposed long hair, or jewelry around conveyors, since these items can get caught in moving parts of a conveyor. Dress appropriately for work, tie long hair back, or keep under a net or cap. Obey all posted warning signs. They are there for a reason. Danger zones at or adjacent to conveyors should be guarded to protect employees. An elevated walkway with a guardrail or equivalent means of protection should be provided where employees cross over moving conveyors, and suitable guarding should be provided where employees cross under moving conveyors as well. Conveyor rollers and wheels should be secured into position. Portable conveyors should be stable within their operating ranges when used at variable fixed levels. The units should be secured at the operating level. Know the location of the emergency stop controls for each conveyor you work with or around. Conveyors should not be left unattended while the conveyor is in operation. Power conveyors should never be started until all employees are clear of the conveyor or have been warned the conveyor is about to start. The area around conveyor loading and unloading points should be kept clear of obstructions during conveyor operations. Conveyors should be stopped at their power sources, locked out and tagged out during maintenance, repair, and servicing unless power is necessary for testing. Only designated persons should operate, repair, or service powered conveyors. Conveyors should only be operated with all overload devices, guards, and safety devices in place and operable. We know you're busy, but always take time for safety. Being busy doesn't excuse you from being aware of all safety considerations such as lifting properly, wearing hearing protection or eye protection when it's required. We still expect you to lift safely and follow all other safety policies, but it's your responsibility to be aware of all the different equipment in your area. No matter what your particular job description or responsibilities are, you need to be aware of what's going on around you at all times and do what it takes to make your workplace accident and injury-free. Use only authorized walkways when crossing over conveyors. Walking over a conveyor is absolutely prohibited. The little time you may save is definitely not worth the risk. If there are crossovers, be sure to hold the handrail when climbing an elevated walkway, and watch your step. Always proceed with caution around conveyors. Remember, machine guarding is designed for your protection. Never reach your hand, arms, or other body parts into moving machinery. Obey all warning signs. Never remove, tie back, or disable a guard. If a guard needs to be removed, the equipment must be locked out and tagged. Never wear loose-fitting clothing near moving machinery. Tie back long hair. Only cross conveyors at approved crossings. Everybody wants to do a good job, and safety is a big part of that job. If you have any questions, ask your supervisor. Everyone must work together. Safety is a team effort. Your actions and attention to safety affect your safety, but also the safety of those working around you. Follow all established policies and procedures And don't take shortcuts or risks. Machine guarding and conveyor safety are important safety responsibilities, and we expect you to take them seriously.